Good morning, I'm Ali,
And I'm Mark.
and together we are Ali and Mark Travel Tales. And we'd like to welcome you this morning to this beautiful Monaco.
There we go, guys.
There's Sister Azamara's sister ship, Azamara Journey. Just chatting to one of the staff, I think he was head of business development in the lift, and he said it's only twice a year ships get together. There's once where all four of them are, and then once where the two, and that's today. Here for the Grand Prix.
Yeah, Grand Prix weekend. And here's a recap of what we did yesterday. As we said yesterday, this is totally unedited, so it's totally raw. And so we're giving it a go for the second time.
So yesterday we were in Tropez. Weather was absolutely baking. Just going to wait for the helicopter.
As you can imagine, today it's rather busy, with it being the pre-practice this morning and then qualifying this afternoon. So there's lots of people around.
So yesterday we had a bit of a lazy morning on the ship. You went to the gym.
Yep, which is very good.
I laid by the pool. We didn't dock in Saint-Tropez to just after lunchtime, about 1 o'clock, wasn't it? So on the ship they had a brunch in the main dining room. It was amazing. It was a buffet, but there's loads of stuff being cooked fresh. So you like breakfast, I like lunch. So together it was a great combination before we got off the ship.
There was food of all sorts, different types of egg benedict with ham, salmon, spinach, or you could have a roast dinner if you wanted to have that. It really was truly amazing. And the staff were fantastic, walking around replenishing wine, Bucks Fizz if you wanted some of that, and water in general.
So there'll be more of that and probably some more and some images to follow when we get home in our summary of ships. So that's worth looking out for on our YouTube channel. It was tender from the ship over to Saint-Tropez. Your first time?
My first time on a tender, so I popped my cherry yesterday on that one, and it wasn't that bad actually. It was eventful, yeah. Bit bumpy on the way back, shall we say, but yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, it's good.
So we just had a wander around Saint-Tropez, did our own thing, didn't we? Went up into found some designer shops, and then back onto the marina where we sat and had a drink and a bowl of chips.
And I think the best advice we give, once you come off the tender or if you come off the ship, is you turn left, and then you'll head towards where all the bars and all the shops are and the little cafes and all that. First of all, we went right and discovered obviously there's not much right.
Kind of supermarket,
found a supermarket, Sunshine Cream, but then we moved through and then to the left, and there was lots of bars. A bit like Narnia, went for a little alleyway, and then all of a sudden it was into loads of cafes and bars itself.
So yeah, we just wandered around, looked at some yachts.
Lots of yachts.
Spent about 4 hours ashore, which is a bit longer than we anticipated, but we just chilled, having a relaxed time. Then we got back on board and we decided to go to the poolside grill for tea, which you weren't too impressed at, were you? So, but you know, wherever you go, you always have one thing, but it's not like there's not enough other food choices to counteract that. And then next was a bit of entertainment with the captain and introducing all the senior kind of officers on the ship.
The captain's toast, as it was.
Captain's toast. So, again, yes, I know we're on the drinks package, but there was
Canapes
and what was chocolate, wasn't it? Yeah. And bubbly. So took advantage of that again, and that's where we met up with the lovely Cruise in Coleman. So they're also cruise vloggers, so give them a follow, and we spent the rest of the evening with them.
Talking about cruising and mainly about Formula One, funny old thing.
Yeah, so we moved up from the sort of cabaret lounge to the actual living room area, which is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. It's both more or less made it on other ships like Crow's Nest, stuff like that. It's really, really nice in front of the ship. Great views. Looking out.
Actually sailing to Monaco, which is kind of the location. So the captain very kindly put his foot down to get us in this prime location, which will now be here for the next 2 days. So it was a bit of a late one. The disco was still going when we left.
In fact, the disco stopped when we left.
Oh, about 1:30. So yeah, all in all, day 2, another fab day, wasn't it?
So please subscribe, like on our platforms if you like what our footage and our content. And that's more or less it for today. And then we'll be back tomorrow for race day. I'm leaving one half behind. I'm
Yeah.
going on to into Monaco to watch the Grand Prix, so I'll put on probably a live or a vlog on tomorrow as well from the grandstands looking onto the Grand Prix.
Tomorrow might be slightly different. What I might try and do is alive and dial mark in and see both what's happening on the ship and what's happening in the stand. But technology may or may not allow us to do that. But so I think the ship will be really quiet tomorrow. I'm going to be here on my own. So if you've got any questions or any areas you want to see, might motivate me to get off the Sun Lounger, shout out, drop in the comments, and I'll see what content I can get for you.
See you tomorrow, guys.
See ya.